flight as part of the selection program. The flight was dedicated to testing stability and controllability with the configuration featuring entirely our own domestic actuators, domestic components, and braking system. The flight was successful. All the basic characteristics of the MC-21 aircraft, which we obtained during initial certification, have been confirmed. The aircraft is in no way inferior to imported actuators, and in the examined area fully meets the requirements of the certification basis. We will continue our work and aim to complete our certification as soon as possible.
Stability and controllability modes were evaluated at both high and low speeds. We also assessed the overall performance of these complex systems under significant overloads by carefully applying precise pitch and roll inputs. The systems behaved appropriately in accordance with their specifically intended functional responsibilities.
Preparation of the aircraft for certification work after its arrival on November 13th from the Irkutsk aviation plant was completed in record time thanks to the cooperation, effective and well-coordinated work of the teams from the Flight Test and Development Complex, the Engineering Center, as well as specialists from the MC-21 project partnership.
The task was written up, and it was a very large one. It was quite extensive, covering the testing of stability, controllability, and the flight performance characteristics of the aircraft, practically across the entire altitude range and in various configurations. Today, we carried out tests for stability and controllability, reaching the maximum allowable angles of attack at minimum speeds and at various altitudes. Overall, I believe the aircraft has passed its first test. There is still a lot of work ahead. The certification process will continue, along with a more in-depth study of the aircraft by aviation registry specialists, now in its current import-substituted form.